All of the listings that you've liked online are listed by completely different real estate offices. So how is your one buyer's agent supposed to gain access to all of their inventory? I'm Stephen Michalakos, and these are my Thursday thoughts. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Thursday Thoughts. We have a really great episode for you this week on clear cooperation and how agents are really supposed to work together in listing and showing sphere. But as always, please drop a like or comment down below on this video so Facebook and Instagram will help move it around to more fine folks just like yourself, and we can continue to grow our channel. So this week's topic actually comes from a text message that I received last week from a prospective client illustrating that some of the other real estate listings that he was taking a look at on a third-party site before meeting me came from other offices like a Coldwell Banker or Century 21 or a Keller Williams, and he thought that he had to go get in touch with each office in order to see the lot of the inventory that he was interested in. If you've ever had that kind of thought or tried to figure out how the heck does this all meld together, this is the video for you. Let's jump right in. In my professional experience, I've seen it plenty of times. We'll have a buyer that's driving around looking at signs and calling the number on each sign to get some information about it. Little does that buyer know that they can use one resource to look at all of the listings possible. And this is only made possible by the fact that we are governed by a larger board, the National Association of Realtors. At a local level, we subscribe to something called clear cooperation. And this essentially means that whatever toys we have to share with other agents, otherwise it's a big timeout. So when you pick your buyer's agent, obviously it's important to ask if they have any good listings that they might be able to share with you, but there's nothing wrong or gives them an advantage or disadvantage if they don't have anything that might fit you. Their job is to be a guide through the rest of the inventory that's been posted by other agents and help you decipher that information. So even if, like we talked about earlier, if there's a listing done by Coldwell Banker, there's nothing stopping me from opening the Bluetooth key box and collaborating and cooperating with that other listing agent to put a deal together if that's really the house that you like. Another concern that I received of mine from a buyer actually last year came about when he was on his day off and was driving around looking for signs in the ground so that he could maintain some more information, if you will. But he was shocked when he looked down at my app that I sent him and it wasn't on there when he looked up the address. And then he checked Zillow and then he checked Google and it was nowhere to be found. This used to be an old tactic by listing agents to stick a sign in the ground and then try to get actual traffic to call them so that they can pick up a new client. This is no longer the case. There's a clear cooperation standard that we actually just enacted this year, which cites that if the second that you put something in the ground or a social media post or even tell a friend about a listing that's coming soon, you have 24 hours to present it to all the other agents, just like myself. So there is almost very tiny window of possibility that a listing that's brand new would get past any of us at this point, and thank God it is truly for the better. So if you've been out there and you're looking at listings and you see all the different colored signs for different firms and brokerages, just remember, please, your buyer's agent can take care of all of it. It doesn't matter who's pushing it. It doesn't matter who has the listing. We always like to work together, and realtors are very friendly to one another for that exact reason. Everyone likes to think that it's a hustle and bustle, negotiation, hard standard industry, but in real effect, we have to cooperate with each other in order to make anybody happy, period. So your buyer's agent is gonna be more than happy to go on the MLS, collaborate with everything, and take you around to every single other firm's listings at that point and see if they can put a deal together for you. Just keep in mind that it's a red flag that if you get a brand new buyer's agent and they are pushing and peddling their office's listings almost exclusively, it's probably time to find somebody else. No office has all of the answers for one buyer's needs. It's really important that you get somebody, like in the previous videos that we talked about how to interview a buyer's agent, to see if they're really open to going out and doing the broader spectrum of inventory. So please make that a part of your wish list as well. Overwhelmed by the overabundance of listings from other folks, find your buyer's agent, interview them explicitly, and see if you can put something together with a very trusted partnership so that they can take you out and show you absolutely everything. It does not matter what brokerage they're from, it matters simply on the individual agent. If you need to be hooked up with an agent in your area, reach out to me and I'll put you together with my fantastic network across the country. So if you were to take away anything from this week, let it be that one thing. Agents rely on each other to make you happy, and we can show you any listing that's possibly out there regardless of the office it's listed by. That's all the time we have for this week. Thank you so much for watching and for listening, as always, and drop a like and a comment down below of what you might like to see next week, as we love to continue to put out brand new content for you every single Thursday. And as of course, we'll see you next Thursday.